I can remember as a kindergartner, when I got home from school, going to the pack house and putting a shovel full of ice in each box of produce that had to go to the market. I think it's an environment that puts you outside a lot, but it also fosters a lot of creativity and solving problems and doing things that normally you don't get the opportunity to do as a kid. I've been farming all my life, and from the day I could think of what a career would be, I wanted to be a farmer. My name is David Specca, and I am the co-owner of Specca Farm's Pick Your Own with my wife, Lisa. My grandfather immigrated to the U.S. from Italy in 1913. He was able to buy a parcel of land, farmland, that he and one of his cousins started farming. And they grew product that was hauled daily to the Philadelphia terminal market. Eventually, as Philadelphia built out, he sold the farm, and he had enough money at that point then to move to New Jersey. This farm we actually purchased back in 2011. Before that, it was a dairy farm. It happens to be right across the street from the farm I grew up on, and as a kid, I always looked across the road thinking, wow, it would be great to be able to buy that farm someday, and an opportunity came up, and so we were very lucky to be able to get it. Specca Farms is located in Burlington County, New Jersey, about 20 miles south of Trenton. We are a UPick farm that's designed for people who are serious about getting vegetables of high quality at a reasonable price.
When you come, you don't need to bring anything except the desire to have some fun and get some good fresh food. And then we supply them with bags, and if they need a little serrated steak knife to cut things, we let them borrow a knife.
They can buy in bulk here. Get really good product from the farm directly, share in the savings by providing the labor to pick it.
The corn stop is our farmers market on Route 206.
It sells the products that we grow here. We do wholesale pick here and take it over to the market.
This farm in particular is really conscious about doing things in a way that makes farming as sustainable as possible.
Almost always there's additional crop left. The charity that we work with almost solely is the Farmers Against Hunger program. So they make it as easy as possible on the farmer to be able to make a single phone call. Farmers Against Hunger will line up the gleaners, they'll line up the transportation of the product, the packages that need to be used to harvest into, and the distribution of the product once it's picked. For the farmer, it's a very easy way to get product to people that need it.
Overall, throughout the year, we do 140 different crops.
Things like spinach, parsnips, and turnips, beets.
15 or 20 types of tomatoes, 3 or 4 varieties of kale.
Just in peppers alone, we probably have 25 different types of peppers that we grow.
Cardoon started out as a request.
Cucumbers, collards, different melons, broccoli rabe.
5 or 6 types of eggplant, 4 or 5 types of squash.
And then we do grow some oddball stuff. It's like, wow, why don't you grow gongora? And I'm like, well, we do grow gongora, but it's not currently in season.
We grow fresh produce for a lot of ethnic groups that are in the Mediterranean region, places like Turkey and Italy, Jordan, Albania, Eastern Europe.
I grow a green striped eggplant because we had some Asian customers who really like that.
Some of these other countries, the culture is just like vegetables a lot, and the variety that they grow, or the varieties that they eat rather, grow well here in New Jersey. I'm sure that's had something to do with the name of the state. The Garden State is because of its ability to grow such a wide variety of crops. The farm itself has really got some very nice soils in it, and this part of Burlington County has a lot of this type of soil.
Our biggest challenge? Of course, solar farms want to be located on the flattest, easiest properties, and so do warehouses, and that's directly competing with agriculture. Municipalities, they're much more willing to grant variances to allow warehousing or solar facilities which gobble up the prime farmland. It's very difficult to ask a farmer to put their farm in the preservation program when a neighbor sold to a warehouse for $5 million.
We've been very fortunate to have a lot of state support. The farms have fortunately been preserved quite extensively in the area, and so we've got this resident agricultural industry here that is very strong. New Jersey in general has definitely done its part in trying to keep agriculture viable in the state.
There's a bill in the legislature currently to change the way that farms are appraised. for preservation. And we're all very hopeful that we can get a formula that will help to boost land value so that more farms will be willing to go into the program.
The future of Specca Farms is almost definitely going to continue in our vegetable crop production. There will be the addition of fruit production on my son Steven's farm operation. I also think that there may be some opportunities to have events that are more farm to fork, events that sort of highlight some of the product in season that are available in the state. I see a shift back towards buyers looking to source locally, but I also think the consumers are desiring more to buy locally too. So what really makes me happy is knowing that our customers really enjoy what we grow here. When our customers come out and really enjoy picking fresh product and taking it home and coming back and saying how great it was or how long it held up and how good a quality it was, it makes you feel as though the hard work you put into growing a crop in the end is being appreciated.